Za podcast, episode 13.
Fucking yes.
Take 25, danko!
Oh yeah, what up guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we here with the story. Pagamiza, how you doing?
No, brother, no. You can't come with gangster language here, my brother.
It means pick up, dude. It means pick up. What is it?
Pick up what? What you picking up?
Hello. I'm picking up my hand to say hello. You know, let's get someone.
Okay, so where does it derive from though?
From the Zulu nation.
Is there a word like Pagamiza in the Zulu language?
100%, and he's described it as it is.
Okay, I did not know that. I didn't know that.
Something is to lift something.
To lift them.
I didn't know that.
Something.
I didn't know that. I always obviously because of the whole gangster what language is demos. What. Before we start, I just want to wish the side ninja.
Salute, side ninja.
My brother, my outie, my what. Happy birthday, Gazi. Happy.
But bro.
Happy
birthday, my dog. Happy birthday. God's richest blessings on your life. Many more. And all that shit that people say when they send you a birthday message, but they say don't send you e-wallet.
Yeah, that's all I ask for. Birthday presents.
For real.
Anything you think about, you want to post me, you can put that aside. Just
e-wallet, yeah, we'll put his number there in the description.
For my 50 at least, you know.
I need 50 at least.
Hey, but they must call me for e-wallet. It's not for other things. Eh?
Yeah. No, it's just e-wallet.
But at least a 50, you know.
50 rand.
Start somewhere.
Start my bride, at least 3 clipper, ne?
No, well, 50
minimum.
Gives me 2 beers there, so.
Oh, Mara, my bride. Okay,
we
clipper.
don't want to stretch people's wallet
and exploit them.
Okay, clipper.
Clipper.
100, yeah, entry level.
Okay, cool.
Entry level. Yeah.
Boss, what the fuck is going on with that thing on your head? What is happening?
You see that's what's happening?
Arriba.
And this one is covering up the bald spot.
Oh, shit.
And there's no bald spot, bro. I just feel like that thing is giving, bro.
No.
You don't know, my son.
No, that's giving, but it's just...
It's giving. But my face is too small, my bro. You see that, like, Shandy, I must keep him on my chin.
No.
Oh, you've got a double lock there.
I'm trying.
Lock behind.
And on a chin, you understand, bro. So that's why it's staying now, because it's here by the chin.
Away.
So you don't move now. But yeah, Charlie Chaplin.
Say arriba.
Handle.
I'll kick you out in Mexico.
My bro, but I look like I can give Mexican.
Holale Holmes.
Carnalito.
You must come home, Holmes.
No, my brother. I am at home.
Yeah, Owens, I want to chat about this, man. Quick fast. Yes, we have, the industry, but what in the fuck? The Zulu Parade, gentlemen. It's been going on, and also, okay, wait, sorry. Happy Easter weekend, everyone. Before we forget, yes. So when this drops, Easter weekend will still be in full effect. The last one, but happy Easter weekend. Right.
Yeah, it will be, ne?
Yeah. But as we go on, salute to the Easter weekend. If you guys are doing liquor, what in the fuck? The Zulu Parade. Side Ninja, you are of the proper ethnicity to be able to chat to us about this. Please inform us.
Wait, tell me what happened.
Because again,
Okay, so Americans basically. Why am I always fucking explaining also, bro?
Because you
want to know what's the story.
Okay. But now the Zulu Parade is basically. The Americans apparently they've been having this
only in
parade for the past however long.
Only in New Orleans apparently. It's
in New Orleans only.
1906 it started apparently.
They've been having the Zulu Parade, but apparently it's not Zulu as in ZULU. Yeah. It's supposed to be ZOOLOO.
But they didn't spell it ZULU.
Yeah, I know, but allegedly it's supposed to be with the 2 O's between the 2 letters.
What are they trying to do? Are they trying to do?
But you see the thing is they
nation or what?
Yes, but they basically from what I've seen also is they're making a mockery of it because the way they dress up, they look like fucking clowns, bro.
The blackface and what.
It has nothing to do with the
Zulu culture.
Proper Zulu culture, like South African Zulu culture. And you know what? You know what the most fucked up part of it all is that Americans are standing by their thing to say South Africans are hating because they're now doing this thing. They've been doing this thing forever. But they know nothing of the culture.
It's not all Americans though.
No, but okay, the Americans of New Orleans, basically.
That black motherfuckers there, them.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. But one fun fact, New Orleans has probably got the most black people in the whole of the United States.
But what does that have to do with the Zulu?
It doesn't have to do with anything. That's why I said fun fact.
Okay.
Funny enough, I agree with you there. And of proper African heritage, because remember West Africa, we spoke the last time, where that fuckers from? They're all here from West Africa.
Exactly.
Anyhow.
So let's start there, just so that it's a base for understanding. And then also, yes, so the efforts are going to be from long ago. The efforts are obviously going to be to represent that culture as much as possible. But now, when you're not drawing from say the source, then you get lost between the lines and you won't really represent it correctly over time.
And as what they're doing.
That's where the fundamental issue is there. Just because they are not trying to draw the source from the people that are those people, Zulu people. And therefore, my understanding now is that they say it should be Zulu with a double O and a double O, yes, because it's not the real Zulu that they are representing.
Yes.
But still in the videos you see it says ZUL. You like they've got.
Yeah, they actually spelled it like that.
They spell it Zulu Warrior, and I'm like, so then it maybe depicts on the picture of the parade, like someone that looks like King Shaka, right? Yeah, no, for real. But can't this blackface, the way our Zulus are dressed, we know what is supposed to go on. Right?
All the things,
Plus, when I read up on the parade, I saw they started the parade because apparently, not allegedly, apparently what I read on the fucking internet said because they were not allowed to be part of the Mardi Gras. Then they started their own fucking parade and they call it the Zulu Parade. So who are they taking for a push?
But what does the Mardi Gras have to do with an ethnic, a culture?
Right?
A cultural ethnicity.
So hey.
Yeah, so they were influenced and they know that Lady Smith likes to sing Zulu songs and that Lady Smith is popular in the USA. But they don't really know what the Zulu culture is about. They know what they've maybe seen and they've tried to incorporate it and make it seem as if it's this. I mean, like
it was a play they saw also, by the way. It was a play they saw and they weren't able to join the Mardi Gras. But then they said, this play. This to give the full context. Sorry, I forgot about that.
They seen a play.
You see, so it's not from the source. You know me, I respect researchers that go and live in those African nations, learn about African cultures, whether it's in Kenya, West Africa, Southern Africa, wherever it is. But they're going to those people and learning about those people and then they're saying, this is a study about these people. That I respect more than a person who's just going to say, okay, we see this, we see that, and then we're going to represent this culture, but really without crossing their T's and dotting their I's. So now, those people are obviously going to be like, hey, wait a minute. You guys are saying that is us, but that isn't us. You understand? So that's the issue. And Americans love to do this.
And that's the thing with Americans. Like you're probably getting to the point that I wanted to say now, is that Americans feel like everything they do is correct.
There's one fucker that says they are superior to us. I'm getting so upset on TikTok now. I want to comment.
You know what? Americans live in a bubble to a sense that they America is the entire universe. The world is America.
It's what they know.
That's why they're stupid people, bruh.
That's what makes them stupid because they're so close-minded about whatever is happening in the globe. Because I'm telling you, there was a lady. I mean, wait, not even a lady. Let me not pick on Americans. Let me pick on the president. The president, the president, you know who the president is. Yeah, he doesn't know Botswana.
It's a lot of bad
he
things.
doesn't need to know all the countries, but you don't become, what's the right English word?
Use whatever.
So closed to what is out there that
blinded,
you
basically.
dismiss legitimate nations.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
He spoke of Botswana. It's like Botswana in some video does not exist. What's Botswana?
You see, that's a problem. If your president is speaking something like that, what do you expect from the citizens of America?
Exactly. So now that propaganda of different nations that is perpetuated by the media and or whoever that is doing that thing is incorrect. And when people of that culture are saying, wait, hold up, you guys are making shit about us and our people, obviously there's going to be a conflict there. So, yeah, I think Americans just think that because they rule media in their space that they can then make whatever narrative about whatever.
And make any comment about the rest of the world, whatever they deem fit.
And that is, I feel like that is like bullshit to me, bruh. Because I mean, look at this is the same like with the whole AfriForum thing. AfriForum basically sent a letter to Donald Trump making statements of farmers being killed here in South Africa, and Donald Trump went to the extent of calling it a genocide.
Very bad things.
How we from South Africa, why are we not seeing this genocide, Kanti?
Bruh. And you know, even...
And it's all because of a land expropriation.
But even people on TikTok, on Facebook, on all the platforms went on and they said, but this is not happening. The same way that Black America is saying, hold up, SA, don't pick a fight with the rest of us. In New Orleans, this is what they do.
I get that, but even the Black Americans in a whole, bruh, you get those ignorant ones.
They are, but,
you know.
But a lot of them stood up for what we're saying because it's like, and they're saying, how are you as Americans fighting with the people where this comes from? But
you're fighting with a proper Zulu that is telling you this.
And then when shit goes down in America that we don't like as Americans, we want to say, hey, but this is not right and people must stop.
That's a problem.
And there are Americans advocating for us. Right? Hey, plus you know Safas, there's white people on TikTok, there's colored men, there's Indian men, they're rolling Black America
but that is,
for that thing. No,
I think it's better, people should just continue doing that so it can open the entirety of America's eyes to see that the world is much bigger than just
I can't wait till the Rugby
North
World
America.
Cup. That's why I can't wait till the Rugby World Cup goes so we can fuck them up again. Please.
That means they think a NFL is bigger than a Rugby World Cup. They think Super Bowl is bigger than the World Cup, bruh. Soccer World Cup.
And that's how narrow-minded they are, the large part of them. But I mean, there are people that see it.
Yes, salute for you.
And they're like, yeah, you know what, this guy is.
But how can you be that arrogant and like, you know, close-minded that you'd say something like that without knowing that the rest, because if you look at it, the rest of the world, football in a whole, has it's grown obviously from strength to strength. Football in a whole has now about 3.3, the World Cup alone, 3.3 billion viewers.
Sure.
Ne? The Super Bowl has about 150 million viewers. Ne?
Big, but it ain't big. It ain't football big.
Still for them to still say, they skrik when they hear how many viewers football has compared to the Super Bowl, because those motherfuckers decided to say, when they win the Super Bowl, they world champions. But they play against no one else in the world.
They only keep it in their own continent, this sport of theirs.
Not even in the continent, just in America.
In America?
Yeah.
Not even Canada's not involved. Mexico is part of. There's not even involved. Hey.
Now, Americans think too much of this America First thing, especially now that Trump is trying to revive them putting themselves first. But
Trump is an idiot.
Always been this nation that thought they were powerful. But for me, I think they're losing that power to China.
Yay.
They don't know what to do about it. I think it's causing the chaos.
But they're losing the power to China and to the whole BRICS thing. I think the whole domino effect started there by BRICS, because the only reason why America is in power is because of the dollar, the petrol dollar. They control the currency of the world.
They're gonna cock soon.
But once people decide to say, you know what, why do we need to go via America? Look at what Donald Trump is doing with tariffs and stuff like that. He's making things worse for that country, dog.
But he apparently put it on hold for 90 days.
That is what they call inside trading or something like that. So the stock markets can fluctuate. So he made a tweet stating that if you want to buy stock now on the stock market, now is the right time to buy. And like he said that, like 45 minutes or 90 minutes after that, he sent another tweet to say, no, we're putting it on hold, and then everything dropped again. So whoever bought made billions and billions and billions of dollars.
So the hour and a half later, justice. Yeah, guys.
So he was manipulating the market, basically. What that?
Ish.
Bro, Trump is just doing it for his people that he can put on, and himself, ultimately. He wants the rich to make him richer. So he's going to do what he thinks will satisfy the rich. And unfortunately, that doesn't satisfy the economy, which then puts them in the mess that they're in, because he's ill-advised and he doesn't see the direction that he thinks he's taking.
Yeah. Trump is like legally blonde.
No, he's not. I don't think he's legally blonde. He knows what exactly he's doing.
No, but he's doing he's like legally blonde. You see that movie of Ed Housey that just says whatever comes to our mind and shit. So Trump says, like, look at even with the Gaza, the Palestine-Israel war thing. Then Trump will say, we gonna take over Gaza, we gonna have it, and we gonna cherish it. Like it's a fucking person, my bro. So you think you can just come here at us men's place,
and
take a place, and we gonna cherish it, we gonna turn it into Donald Trump is cock, straight. That is legally blonde white chicks.
And the way Trevor Moore in Burma. Hey.
Donald Trump is too much sauce, bruh.
But yeah, in fact, maybe I should tell the story. There's this other video of this girl who's in a pageant.
Yeah.
And they ask her a very simple question. They ask her, what would she do to resolve world peace? And she went on and spoke about other things that are so unrelated. I don't even remember what she said.
I remember that one, yeah.
Exactly.
She's related to Donald Trump. She's maybe his niece.
Saying some dumb ass shit. And that was just a true representation of the kind of people that you can find.
And the mindset they have, yes.
So closed that you're like, wait, but how can you even say that?
Yeah. But you see, I think like in America, everything is about visual aesthetic. Anything deeper than that means jack shit.
All.
You understand? So I don't understand. That is why I said it to Side Ninja, and was it yesterday or day before at home? I said, hey, you know what? I don't understand. Even in the industry, as in South Africans, I don't understand why South Africans.
They like goedes, man.
No, man. Besides liking goedes. I don't understand why South Africans follow American trends so much.
Especially
when we have so much culture and everything here in our country, why can't we be the pinnacle of
the trendsetters?
Yes, basically, you understand.
And like
now we're following Americans. Americans do this, so we want to do it like that. Why?
Speaking of trendsetters, I want to move forward with it. I heard you saying, I want to first give props to this brand over here. Not because we dick riding, we don't do that. To Rands. I didn't attend First Sunday. No? Why I want to give them props is because of what I've seen them do. Like I've seen the videos. Obviously, I had to pick up the lighties there and what. And I go through and I'm like, yo, I see the videos. The whole brasser. I'm looking at men's statuses. And I say, yeah. It looks like Tomorrowland, the way they set up the stages, like maybe not on that big,
not on that scale,
but just with how they set up the screens, the line
so the
array,
production basically.
Yo, bro, it looked.
No, but First Sunday hits on a different level.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you're saying, being trendsetters, and you guys can attest to the Johannesburg vibe, especially to like Makubi and Jalo. Look at the flying fish thing that we Kabza, Momo, San all them were now recently. How the production looks, right? And how, bro, the world is starting to look at us. So like you're saying, instead of us as South Africans looking at the world, fuck it, people. Fuck.
I also think so, bro. Like I don't think we need to.
Salute Rands. Pukas.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. But I don't think it's like, especially like you're speaking about aesthetics and what when it comes to the production. Even our music, bruh. Our music is taking the world by storm, dog.
True.
Why are we following American trends, bruh? For what reason?
I
don't think it's necessary. We are our own people.
Look at fucking We House as well. And there we have Side Ninja knows. Even We House has been rocking for years. And they still rocking. They still it's something that is grown here in SA.
Pukas.
Salute. Ninja, as my
marketing today, yeah. But no, Vare, I think we can harness our creativity a lot more. Because we bring so much to this world.
Exactly.
I think we're not just good in the creative space athletically.
Yes.
We're so diverse. There's almost nothing we can't do.
Exactly.
Like, put us anywhere, we'll do it. But I think there's also that one thing that holds us back, that like, you know, as much as we are diverse and everything, there's a core of each different ethnicity or culture that holds to their own. As much as we are thriving by being diverse, I feel like we're not as unified when we get to the world. We don't give each other the same tools, let me say, to be the best we can be in the world. I'll give you an example. We don't have athletes. Some athletes of certain color don't have opportunities that others would get.
Yes.
The backing that others would get. So therefore, you just have to be super talented, and you have to be like the cream of the crop to make it there, and they'll give you that recognition. But generally speaking, to get to that level, you have to spend a lot of money and a lot of investment in getting those tools and things to get you into that place. Like, I mean, we won't see a Formula One guy driving. Well, we almost had one. We've got one that's almost there.
Yeah.
But we don't see that often enough. But we've got plenty talented kids, go-karting and other race sports that could easily make it there. But because there's no sort of support that they will get.
And the infrastructure.
And it's not the avenue.
And I'm speaking about a very elite sport when I say motor
but F1 is fucking elite.
Yeah.
That's, even Formula,
that's like very elite and
even
very
Formula
expensive.
2, but fuck.
But even in the sports, like the casual sports, the soccers, the whatnot, it's really, they don't invest enough. Women's sports, they don't invest enough.
So but you see the thing with
we can't challenge if we don't invest.
Yeah, you see the thing, especially like in SA as well, when it comes to, like you say, even like the mainstream sports here, as in football, for example. Football is so, look at our league. We are so...
Africa, apparently.
Is it?
That is a lie, dog.
In Africa, yes.
What did they say there?
Is
PSL the best league in Africa?
Yeah, as in the one with the most money.
Oh.
No, but that don't make you, for me, that don't make you the best.
Yeah.
Like talent-wise, supposed to make you the best.
Yeah.
Oh, like
what I was speaking
infrastructure.
About where we invest. Look at our rugby team. Our rugby team is doing very great.
Yeah.
Yeah. They get a hell of a lot of investment.
Yes.
How is our soccer team, without that equal or same amount of push, going to get them to that level where we see them competing at a World Cup like we compete with the Springboks?
Yeah.
So when it's like that, then we are united in our spaces, not in all spaces. So we will only get this far, and we will also, in event of being separated or divided, pull each other down, and then what's going to happen?
And that is the truth.
It's like crabs. When the crab is about to get out the bucket, the other crab pulls him down. That's what happens.
That is the truth, bro. And I feel like also is the whole political structure in South Africa is designed to keep us divided.
Keep us divided is easier
because the reason why I also say so is the whole political structure is becoming more like there's more youth getting involved in it, but still the higher ups are still of the older people,
even
older
with the
generation.
Youth, come on, make an example. Even with the youth, no? Hey, bruh.
No, but I get that. But I'm saying like the youth can only do so much.
They can. But let's make an example. No? Like I have brassen that will put a man on in the kasi. No? Then I've got guys that I also know that can put us on in the kasi, but they won't. What the fuck are you scared of? Why won't you?
No, that much just derives from
but
I'm eating, I'm gonna eat. Why must I share my plate with you?
I get you. But
even though there's enough to go around,
it boils down to the same thing. The unity, the standing together. They're not gonna do it. You can play the best set of your life, brah. You can moor the kak out of a place now anyway. Let them put you on in a different space. Let's say Rands. They're not gonna fucking do it. You know what I mean?
I think you need to like places like that. You need to blow more yet, or
they won't put your word in for
so
you.
So much that they say, okay, right now we're gonna drug you. They're not gonna just give obviously a newcomer. You just coming here because I've tried. I've been to Rands. I've been to Rands a few times. I've spoken to managers. I've spoken to the guy who does the bookings. The manager gave me that guy's number. Now I message the manager, or I call the manager says, nah, call this guy. This guy says, send me a message. I'm going to put you. But when it comes out, nothing happens. He doesn't respond to you.
That's what I'm saying. The Owens that know you can put a word in.
But they won't do that either.
But again, as when it comes to the unity, we're not going to stand together all the time. Certain aspects, South Africa.
We should.
But you understand what I mean? Which is cuck, me, bro. Like, as I'm saying, again, because we of industry, are you fucking scared? What the fuck are you scared of? Maybe I'm gonna tell you straight now, no? I'm not there to take anyone's work off. I'm not there.
Yeah, but no one's there, especially in the entertainment industry.
I'm not there to take your work off, bro.
In the entertainment industry, no one's there to replace anyone. Everyone comes with their own unique style of how they play, or their own unique creative performance or whatever, you understand. But you see, the thing is, once people see that creativity or that difference in you, they become intimidated immediately. So they're thinking, if I put this person on, this person might get noticed more than I do, and it might take away from my, you see, from what I'm in a job.
Then you must work harder.
No, I get that. Obviously, you need to. At the end of the day, in the industry, you have to work continuously, especially to stay relevant in this industry. Because you can be relevant. You can be relevant in the industry for 5-6 months. After that 6 months, you sucked.
Yeah. Then you must take off your...
Then you need to go again back to basics. You understand? Go back to basics, because that 6 months, you were popping in that 6 months, bruh.
But then you must dance.
Now you need to go back to... No, man. You don't dancing. Hey, you must do something to show your ass.
It's like a TikTok. What did you make last time?
I go waffles. So now you see, you constantly have to keep working. You constantly have to keep, reinventing yourself, basically. You understand? So
I'm not
like I say, your talent doesn't really speak for much nowadays.
But if they must come, talent upon talent.
You can put on the screen.
Yeah, the aesthetic you show. Everything is about aesthetics. My brah, there's men on Instagram. I know there's men on Instagram. They have gang followers. Their Instagram pages fucking elite. Dit make you go chill aan die Instagram page. Kijk, jy sê, ja, as mense live
kan my ask you
starting, maar dan as mense, die owing mense serious chankuras.
Hey, bra, kan jy online doen, if I must have a World 11 team of DJs, bro, here, one bra alone will fuck up the whole new thing system. I'm just saying. Like,
I rang now you today, what?
Yeah, no, for real.
The other day you was like, the other episode you was like tiptoeing. You don't want to say nothing. Vandaag is speaking. Thank you very much.
Something in that cup?
Nah, no, it's water. It's water. Water. Look, my thing is just this, no? Like you said the last time, it's just too serious. It's just take things too serious. If you cuck, you cuck. It is what it fucking is. If you think you're not cuck, drop a comment. Salute, say you're not cuck. Then we can go toe to toe. Bring whatever you need to bring. My thing is just this, really. I'm not going to put anyone down. But if it must come to showcase, I'm fucking ready. Guns blazing, I'm in the Park streets.
Listen, I don't think a man's to be competitive nowadays anymore.
But that competitiveness gave us, look, we still had respect for one another. No shit, like we would go toe to toe, fuck each other up, no? But we still laugh about it. We still say, yo, you got me there, okay, that mix there, this, whatever, like your creativity, whatever it was. There was that level of acknowledgement that hey Bruce, you had me there, was so and so.
Not everyone can be that way.
Very healthy to have.
You should have it. So why can't we still have it?
I always
only bring people to a point where they have to do something creative in a different way. Which
I always used to say
realm a lot more.
I always used to say competition is healthy.
Nowadays you do a mix or whatever. Hey, bra, you want to make me a puss or whatever.
But that is not even it, bra. It's not. You know what the thing, like if you go head to head against someone, now you obviously, like Malu says, you play against this person. This person, you maybe outshine this person certain aspects, things that you can do.
Yeah.
Now in your mind, it's, you know what? It's healthy competition. It's just me and you going up against each other. After this, we shake hands. We keep it pushing. No hard feelings. What? But there's men said it's always gonna bury a bumper for you, my bra.
Bra, like my bra, the DJ night here from Cape Town. That man scared us in the DJ competition. I still phone that homeboy and I asked him, dude, pull through, or I need you to fix the text for me or whatever, or whatever the fuck. Like I'll call him randomly, but bro, I need some help with this. But I don't keep him in gedachte because of how he scared us. And he scared all of us. He fucked us all up. That was Best Club DJ 2013, I think. He fucked us up, bro.
But that is meant, if something like that happens, that is someone you need to look up to. You know, you learn from that person, bro.
You know what the fucked up part is? That man didn't even win that competition, bro. Other men won. I think in the Pierre Johnson was still DJ Epic. He won. I think, I don't know if Wally also won. I'm going to say that the men said won didn't fucking deserve to win that time. I'm going to say it straight. And the men want to roll me for that?
No, but bro, that is your opinion.
That day, Nate moved us all. Nate, I think, how do you wait? This man wait for Luwayne Wander's drop to play on Good Hope FM, just to get that name, Luwayne Wander, that drop. He cuts the drop out. The man scratch, Luwayne Wander. He take the movie Four Corners. He cut a best stukje of Farrakhan. Het is nou my krale. Zie je Farrakhan met alle mensen kakken, whatever. You do that thing in his whole set. Scratch, dinges, whole mix, whatever. Man, say start is mix. You take every DJ that is up in the competition. You make as a pop. You take my song, you take Thank God I Found You, no? You take the vocals, you play it. Poop, backspin, start to scratch. The song sucks. Like, he's taking on all of us. But the people still dancing. So you tell me he wasn't supposed to. He moved us.
That is actually hard.
He moved us.
Because he still didn't win. Because his slot was so direct.
So 1, 2, 3. And he still didn't win. Fuck that competition, but I'm saying straight today.
Nee, but you see, someone like that, my bro, you need to take your hat off. Even as his competitor.
He was a
You need to take your hat off to that man, bro. Because of, look at the amount of effort and creativity he put into just doing that.
I wouldn't.
It's like Kendrick Lamar's in that one song when Kendrick Lamar went at J. Cole, went at Drake, went at so many people. He said, I got love for you niggas, but I'm trying to murder you niggas also. You understand? But besides that also, on the same topic of this whole thing, I was actually, I checked this video on TikTok. This man made obviously it's his opinion. He made a statement saying that Kabza sets are becoming boring.
Oh, shit. I remember he made a week ago.
Yeah, he said Kabza sets are becoming boring because Kabza's main focus is just playing locks and exclusives and stuff like that. But this boy is also a DJ. He's from Cape Town. He plays piano also. Okay. But he plays private school.
Okay.
Ne? So Sharp, he has an idea of the piano,
the private
background and what. But being in Cape Town, being from Cape Town and making that opinion and not knowing the structure of where Kabza is playing and the crowds is playing for is for me a little. I think he should have maybe just say
done more.
Nah, I don't think so, brah. Because like Kabza plays in Johannesburg mostly.
Look,
and exclusives and locks are top tier. That's cream of the crop.
It comes with the territory.
Piano in Joburg is on a level far superior to piano here in Cape Town.
And I don't disagree with you because I know the time I spent in Johannesburg may not have been in the Amapiano era. However, with the house music already, I saw that where, okay, your house is different to my house that I know in Cape Town. It doesn't mean it's kak. It just means it's different.
Yeah.
And you guys are ahead with the house. Even in the Northern Cape, in the Northern Cape, I've seen already, hey man, die mense is voor. How are they so ahead? And then I went to go and, okay, nee, this and that. And you would remember, I would ask you, send me this, send me that, or whatever. So obviously, where it originates from, the piano, it's going to be different. I disagree that Kabza sets are monotonous or boring, whatever the dude said, because if you listen to his sets on YouTube, it's different to, every set is not the same. There's two of his sets, I love. Then there's another set from back in the day, maybe 2-3 years ago, that he sat in his kitchen. Now that set for me is top. And that set is also clumpy locked stuff. That stuff is still not released. I had to cut something out of that mix because I wanted it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, speak for the industry you are in and the crowd that you play for. You don't know what the crowds Kabza plays for. Because Kabza just, all those big DJs, Kabza, Sticks.
Look at Momo. Look at Momo.
Kelvin. All the Owens, all the big Owens, my bro. That is one that just have lock tunes. That means they have music forever.
Like if I think about it, that night that we were both together at a Yip Yip, where I played and then Pori close to me. We were waiting, what is Pori gonna play? And then we heard the set, and then personally myself, because I've heard that set before a month ago on YouTube, or in leading up to Pori coming to our Yip Yip, I was like, nah, man.
But what I've noticed
it wasn't so, I expected more.
No, but what I've noticed of Joburg DJs is, especially when they get booked in Cape Town, their sets change. Obviously, they need to adapt to the crowd here in Cape Town. They need to adapt and they need to play music for the people in Cape Town. You understand? Like in Joburg, you can go to Piano Hub, you can go to Makubenjalo, you can go to SNK, and all those places in Lokshin, and you're gonna hear Easters all the time. All the time, bruh. Yeah. Even Vibes on Main. Vibes on Main is a place of Mr. Jezik. Ne? Bruh, there, piano exclusives zonke.
No.
Zonke, bruh. whole night. Oysters. And if Cape Townians or that man that made that statement, man, if he goes to Johannesburg and experiences that, he'll understand why Kabza just plays what he plays. Because the market is, in piano, the market is more for exclusive than it is for
mainstream.
The mainstream.
Yeah.
Like,
and Cape Town is more than mainstream.
Exactly.
I'm running out of mainstream shit to play. It I with me. What did I do last night?
Yeah, switch it up.
Last night I slept locks.
Yeah.
My whole set.
Look, even now that day when Jared played the set and I told him, dude, I know you want to play all the new stuff and whatever, but just think back. I said, don't think back to Shasha back. Think back 2-3 years ago. He said, yo, okay, then he started looking because the mainstream, like, there's not a lot.
Mainstream is dead.
There's not a lot.
I won't say it's dead, but it's so...
It's watered down.
Limited, bruh.
Yeah,
It's monotonous. It becomes like, I'm going there, but I know what I'm going to hear.
Yeah,
and that then takes the thrill away from
exactly. But you see, the thing is also, people will say, even though to us it's monotonous, people will say the crowd will still enjoy it. Even if you play a Passini 4 times in the club in one night,
man,
the crowd is gonna. No, my brother, but in Cape Town, it's like they didn't hear it.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I like a track that you don't so much play. You don't like. You know that track of the 2 tracks of Kabza. That gospel songs that I like so much. If I hear that too high, you have me. Because I like those. And especially the way they played it in the mix. That's what I'm saying. The night I heard Pori play those 2 tracks back to back, I was like, okay, I've heard this before. Even though I liked it, I expected something different.
Yeah.
But now, okay, cool, maybe they don't know it. Because remember, even if you drop that track, so if I drop it today, when I'm playing piano, not a lot of people know that song. Like, we hear by Brady's gig. Right? And the man is like, so just looking.
Because they don't know the music.
But the TikTok songs that he's moving, it's like
and that's the thing,
going.
They're
like, going.
You see, back in the day, also when we used to club, we used to go to clubs to hear music we haven't heard. You understand? Now you're going to clubs, you're listening to numbers that you're slutting on your way to the club.
You're going to hear it again in the club?
Yeah. Now you're going to hear it again in the club. It's a flop. Even though sharp, it's vibey, it catches you. Because in that moment, maybe your cop is already geskeer.
Yeah, when you're drunk, it's going to work. But still.
But for me, I just think that, you know, that is the route I want to go. I want to start something like We Are Sunday is, but I want to start it in the piano culture. But, like he also said, is the gatekeepers here, bruh, here, that one won't let you flourish. They won't let you flourish. But can I tell you something for nothing, my brother? Me, I'm a fucking resilient master.
We swim upstream. We swim upstream, my bro. Salute we do.
With the salmons.
No? And when we there.
With the salmons.
We there, yeah.
We're dodging bears. We're dodging bears, Lani. But for me, just, my brothers, like some people, like I don't down any DJ here in Cape Town. You doing your thing.
But you want to.
Hey?
But you want to.
No, bro.
Oh. So no one's cock for you. Look how long he's taking.
I mean, there's people who need improvement. But
no, definitely.
I mean,
but listen, at the end of the day,
he's not gonna say stop trying.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying.
But you see, I no more have that competitive nature about myself where I'm gonna say, hey, come here, you go, I'll start you. So no, my brother. Me, I'm in my own lane now. I push out my own thing. If you play how you play, sharp, my brother. Play your style. It's your guta. I'm staying out of your way. You understand? But if you play, I'll definitely give you your props if you play now.
Yeah.
I'll definitely give you your props.
Yeah.
And that's what any competitor does.
Yeah.
Whether it's athletics, soccer, rugby, whatever. Whoever is the better of the two or whatever, the better competitor, respect will be shown. But you won't also disrespect the one that's lost as if They didn't come to compete. So that's what it should be about. And then you foster new angles, new creativity, innovation. All of a sudden, there's a lock drum that changes the scene. All of a sudden, there's that else. Because of pushing each other to saying, what are the limits of this that we are doing? Not this thing that, today it's this and then tomorrow it's just show your body and you recognize it.
I get you guys, and I what doesn't sit well with me is these motherfuckers that want to talk shit about how, like, maybe they say, you a has-been or whatever. No, for check, I'm still here. If I was a has-been, then I wouldn't be where I am today. You know what I mean? So that should get.
But then you can say the same of it's like pioneers that were in the game, that are in the game still. Like you gonna say Oskido was a has-been.
I will never.
You're gonna say DJ Fresh is a has-been.
I can never.
But this is one that paved the way for everyone in the industry, bruh. So that's why they can't make that statement and say you are has-been.
But that is what pisses me off, and I'm not gonna lie. That's why I stand by what I say. If you want to kak salute, I am here. Do what you want to do, and I'll fuck you up, and I'll show you what I can do. But this is what it is. I'm not competitive to a sense where I'm going to be petty about it. I just don't like the lack of respect. I'm not gonna say the disrespect, because I'm not gonna be like you say. If I was quiet, I'm saying, my bro, nah, fuck you, played. Quiet, salute. But I'm not gonna have my big for whoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Like maybe sometimes, or like nowadays, like I was booked on the lineup, and then this bro's like, but your lineup is irrelevant. And maybe I'm on the lineup, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not to tell this, but he's a whole poes.
Who says that?
Yeah, other dumb night. Like I don't know who he is. Like that's what I.
He says your lineup is irrelevant.
The lineup I'm on, and I'm headlining. I'm like.
Maybe he's not speaking about you. Maybe he's speaking about the other.
I have to check. I'm on the lineup. I'm on the lineup also.
Still, you said like the lineup as a whole.
As a whole. Yeah. I'm on the. Yeah, if you check, I'm on. Like, so I'm like, fuck you first and foremost.
Hey, you were touched, what?
I was. I'm not gonna lie. I was, and I'm like thinking to myself, you know what? I don't know who you are. I'm making money. Fuck you. It is what it is, and I didn't comment. But that's what I felt. So if it comes out now, fuck you. Yeah.
But again, it's only fair because that person is speaking about people that he may or may not even know their skills. Yeah. And that's the problem because it's not the skills that matter now, it's the name.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Whether you have good skills and are unknown or, when you have good skills and are unknown, it's irrelevant. When you can show the right aesthetics and your name is somewhere, because of those aesthetics, not because of the skills, then you are going to be recognized, which is the dumbest way to think about it because it doesn't push the skill level of the industry. Why? It's only short distance.
I can't wait till we get Ryan. That is, brah, for me, because that brah is skill upon skill upon skill.
I think Ryan's like on the pinnacle of like skills DJ wise. Ryan's his technical ability is second to none for me.
And that's what we should teach more DJs so that they know and maybe can learn the ability of doing those things so that they can play with those crowds that aren't just looking for the same old. Because it becomes monotonous.
It does.
Exactly.
Like the only reason, I'm not going to lie, this is a bit petty. Because people say we were taking a jab at Clint when we know we weren't. And then I thought, you know what, fuck all of y'all. Go to my TikTok. I'm going to go mix. They did that recording of me mixing from 1,000 Seconds the Reprise into a hip-hop track. I posted that. And then I posted the other one where I'm scratching the cock out of that fart dicks. Just so that if people come on your video and say,
But you see, that is a perfect example.
That's what I did. It was me holding my big rod and saying, you know what, I'm going to show you what we can do.
But that is a perfect example of someone whose technical ability is that good, but your brand is not aligned on a certain level of your technical ability. You see, like, no one hates Clint, bruh. No one's jealous of Clint, bruh. It's just a thing, obviously, we have our opinion. Whether you feel our opinion is wrong or right, it's your thing, like it's our opinion. It's your thing. You
100%.
take it however you want to. As je wil gaan heel in die shower vanavond, gaan heel in die shower. Full kit, slatte Drake number. Take a shot for me.
What you gotta do,
do what you must do, but at the end of the day, we're gonna air what we think.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're gonna speak about it. But I still do feel that. I still do think that. For me, always and forever, technical ability and being able to mix clean for me will always be.
And read that crowd.
And will always for me be on the highest level.
No?
No two ways about it.
100%. Look, like I said, I don't know, and it's just, I don't like when people talk shit because then you're going to start messing my feathers up a little bit. Because, but I'm normal. Look, I can sit now and be very diplomatic and just look at the comments. You know? Hey, but I'm not going to lie now. I'm like, in the back of my mind, because I used to be very controversial, I'm not going to lie. I used to, and I swear people out on Facebook, and then, you know, it doesn't sit well with your brand, and then I stopped. But now, like, I don't really care anymore because I'm doing what I do.
But you know,
I don't really care anymore.
I don't like I've always said, I don't like the sensitivity of people now.
Oh, yeah.
You can't even say something to someone and you be now a certain type of way.
Before on a lighter note, we still have some time. Let me see. I have like five minutes. On a lighter note, I have to. Did you see a video? wait. Put it down before I miss.
Bra, please don't tell the story and laugh while you're telling a story while me and us men must sit here waiting for you're gonna laugh in the whole story. Then when you get to the end of a story, you need laugh your whole gelach is uit and we don't laugh.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did you see the video, no? This chick is sitting, but that's in like Spanish language, man. So she's sitting on the stairs, on the steps. Then a friend is here up, no? Then the friend is busy getting, you know, the stories on.
Okay.
On the stairs. But she's not laying bones in the light. She's laying palms in the light. And it's letting her from.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you just see the cheek? She's going. Choop, choop, choop.
What the fuck, bruh?
And the funny part is the bra, her friend is lying on the steps.
And she's watching you. She's cool, I like to say.
That's right. Keep going, brother. She likes it.
She's a director, bruh. She's a director.
Bend it to the left. Do it like Beckham. Keep it sticky.
Fuck it.
But I'm like, hey, what is it?
She made my toenails.
I saw a video, I think last night. I'm like, what gaat hier weer aan?
Mensen is weer die outside, bruh.
Hey.
Mensen is weer die outside, bruh.
Para.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I was laughing myself duck for that one. I shame. Then I see this other goose. She got fucked up. Zitten wij. Boyfriend's mother. Hey, ik weet niet wat aangaan in mijn bro. Het was also training. I look at you. Yes, para. You must go look on Facebook. Facebook is brutal.
I mean, I'm not still so much Facebook. What?
I scroll. Sometimes
yeah,
you laugh.
I do, but I'm too busy.
Yay. Okay, wait. Last one. Okay, this is the news by the Zone Network.
Okay.
That other bra, I think it's in Gauteng with that Ford Ranger. You must have seen that.
I seen it.
You must have seen that.
You see that thing, bra? Does want to ride over his sneaky links? He ride over his sneaky link's husband. Or another Audi.
No. He and the Aussie is together. He drives over the Aussie sneaky link.
No, brother. That's what I seen other Indian on TikTok.
She's married to the brother that was driving the van.
Apparently, that brother was driving the Ranger, ne? The slut in a wild track. Apparently, he was a sneaky link.
No,
the McKay, my brother. Just out of video, you'll see. But they don't ride over that man.
Okay, we must go. We're gonna find out the sources. But tell us, man.
He's the sneaky link, and he rides over the main.
Yeah. Itsuzai.
I got it that he's the main and he drives over the sneaky link. That's what I
apparently
got.
Both ways are still fucked up.
Yeah, it's
because the chick is.
But wait, the sneaky link. Where does he get the nerve to drive over the main if he knows?
He was nar, mos bra. He's nar to say. Hey.
Side niggas need to know their position, dog. That's it.
Yeah, for real.
They need to know their position.
They don't was feeling main energy then.
That's coming from the side nigga himself.
Energy. No. He must remember.
Okay.
Which means it starts by the start. So,
Kaleni.
Yes.
Kaleni. Okay, sharp. Sharp.
It's the Zulu theme, Uncle. But
you see, Zulu, we are the Zulus here.
But what I wanted to say is that he's got no room. He's supposed to be the runner in that case. Don't get caught in that case. So if it's like what you saying, Ziad, I mean, what Malu's saying is that it was the main driving over the side. It's okay because he's
the main.
He's
We get it.
Fucking around where I'm supposed to be eating my dinner, and you're gonna come spit on it. You deserve that. Fine, I can understand it. Now, if you are the
I don't
side
think anyone
and
deserves
you get
it,
the
bruh.
main character syndrome, and you are now driving over me, the main dog. I took cows there. If it's the case,
Away.
or whatever. I've done that legwork. You've got no right to come here and think that you're the main man.
No, but my brother, Zonke for me, I just feel like
Can I throw a span in the
the
world?
situation is fucked up. For me, like,
Can I
It
throw?
is.
Both
What I
sides.
said, disclaimer, both fucked
Yeah.
up, but because you shouldn't get your levels there. Leave her.
Can I throw a span in the work? All the side nigga, and the chick. All of them are foreign nationals.
Hey.
how?
Jabba.
So they're making kaka in different countries.
Away.
Hulle kom van uit hulle plek uit. Hulle kom maak kakies, so hulle maak.
I don't know. I think the chick is from Zim. Then the other two is from one. I think one maybe from Congo. Some. Hey guys, I must go get my
but love
flex
is
rate.
blind,
Yeah, but still, I'm just saying it's.
But my bro, how crazy is that someone would go to such an extent, my bro, to ride over someone.
And he sat no. They sat him over. Then
Yeah,
he reversed and
he bump him, he reverse, he bump him again.
The whole time.
And he ride over him maybe 4
But that
times.
sounds like something a main guy would do, and he found his girl cheating.
The chick is standing there, crying.
yeah,
Even the 60 plus like, hey, in the video,
I think the guy who was riding the wild track is the main.
I got a story wrong because
No, but I'm just saying because why would a side have that much anger?
it's 7 times he drove over him, no? 7 times, guys.
Why would a side have that much anger? Because a side nigga, he knows
maybe
that.
that
Look,
lady was
I'm
putting
here
it
to-
down too well.
I'm here to provide a external extra service. Not worry, I'm there to be the breadwinner and give everything.
But you see, like I say,
why would you harbor such anger to do something like that
Plus,
repeatedly?
it also had children by his own goose, also, apparently. Yeah.
So they don't us married also, kan?
Twice. That's why I'm saying the story I got.
I'm telling you, bruh. I think that side one was that Aussie was drugging him too now.
Yeah.
But
That's how he was checking air.
But
the
yeah.
waterfalls.
But
yeah.
sometimes it does get nice being on the side, you know?
coming from the side.
The thing about being on the side is that you are unknown until you are known.
Yeah.
Right? So when you become known, it's whatever you didn't want to be known that comes up, right?
That's right.
So yeah, that's I think the downfall of being on the side, right? You don't have the control when things go out of whatever you wanted to be known. So that's why I'm thinking the guy that would have ridden over someone is a person who's emotionally so involved.
Yeah, and he's
that
invested a lot.
They couldn't handle the fact that the person that they're emotionally involved with is cheating on them. So they're going to do something wild. And something wild.
And he done something wild with a wild track.
Yeah, I understand.
Shit.
Everything is just wild there in that story. So
It's wild.
it's crazy, bro.
Very fitting for Ford.
Moral of the story, side niggas need to know their place. Moral of the story, if you're the main dog and she cheats, just
Keep it
separate
pushing, bruh.
and
Keep it pushing,
because she's not there for you.
Because now he's going to be a side nigga in prison.
You understand?
Moral of the story: if he drives a Ford Ranger,
Wild nigga.
That is gonna be someone's side now in prison, bro.
Kappa red one. Leave the chick.
His face, his other face.
You understand? They're going to go over him and over him again.
Sex.
They're gonna
Back
make
and
love
front.
drum with them cheeks there inside. Boom, boom.
Gonna be like I get video. And then someone's gonna be like,
Oh yeah, sex. The previous wife is gonna be like, oh yeah, that's how he be.
Oh shit.
ladies and gentlemen, it's been a mad episode. Yeah, please go follow us on our new channel, the ZAR Network. We're moving everything over by episode 15, so follow us. Yo, it's been mad.
We're just waiting for Home Affairs to give our ID. Guys, thank you once more for the support, and like, subscribe, head to the ZAR Network on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. We'll be posting the podcast from there hopefully very soon. Anything from you, Side Ninja?
Yeah, nah, Jens. Hey, 13th episode. Well done. Congratulations. Keep it going. You don't stop. You keep it moving. And yeah, man, congratulations to you guys, man. It doesn't come easy, and things are always in the way, but you keep moving.
Salute to you. Salute. Thank you. Now we got a class side ninja. My way. Salute to you, boy.
You know your place.
Hey, yeah, you know this place.
Yeah.
You know this place. We don't want you riding over anyone.
That's it, guys.
All right, guys. Have a good evening.
Tango.
Thank you. Very pleased.